Hey everyone, Dr. Ashley here. Ladies, I have a question for you. When you go and you walk into a gym, what is it that you look for? Do you walk straight to the cardio room or do you go find a squat rack? The reason I ask is because I'm here to educate you as to why it's important to strength train as a female. I'm sure when you walk into the gym, it's uncomfortable to see the amount of men in a weight room. At one time, research says there's a 27-to-1 male to female ratio in the weight room in a gym at one time. That fact is something that needs to be changed, and we really need to start investigating why females don't end up strength training at all, especially when it's so good for our bodies. When asked, only 20% of women answer yes to strength training 2 or more times a week, which the recommended from all healthcare providers is 2 to 3 times per week. The unfortunate part is a lot of women feel uncomfortable in the weight room. Although what we found in research is that strength training is probably one of the most beneficial things for our bodies. Yes, getting on an elliptical or doing cardio on a regular basis is going to help you increase the capacity of your heart and lungs. But what we found is that it actually doesn't help you build any skeletal muscle mass or any lean muscle mass that actually contributes to your longevity and your bone health over time. So what really are the benefits of a resistance training program for females? Well, the first thing that we need to talk about is how it impacts our psychological wellness. The first thing that we normally see is an improved self-confidence, improved mood, and it also decreases stress. Now, if we turn the page and look at what it does for women physically, it does a lot. Number one, it will help you improve your bone mass over your lifespan, which is extremely important, especially because females suffer from osteoporosis and osteopenia at a much higher rate than males. The other things that it does is helps us increase our lean muscle mass, which means it helps decrease fatty tissue and overall can help us decrease our risk for heart disease over time, which we normally think cardio, heart disease, those two go hand in hand. But what you have to remember is when you are doing resistance training, you're getting your heart rate up just as if you're doing a walk on a treadmill. Before I go any farther, I want to share this statement with you. Your normal walking, running, cycling, or other cardiovascular exercise routine is not going to help increase your muscle strength or bone density. To improve your bone and muscle strength, you must subject your body to loads exceeding those performed daily. Now, we're not going to tell you to stop doing your normal cardiovascular routine. It's just as important for your heart and lungs to get exercise on a regular basis. If we look at what recommendations say, we should be getting about 150 minutes of moderate exercise on a weekly basis, and we should have 2 to 3 days of resistance training built into that. So why aren't you resistance training? Now, what we have to understand about that statement that I just shared is we need to be doing things such as lifting weight to help improve our muscle and bone strength over our lifespan, especially to help decrease our risk for injury and improve our overall wellness. Now, I have to ask you, what's your excuse for not learning how to strength train or resistance train, especially when we know how good it is for the female body? We do understand that a lot of it has to do with unfamiliarity of the environment. Believe it or not, in 1971, a research article was published saying that men and women should train similarly in a gym, especially to help improve the physical abilities of the female over time, and to also help decrease a woman's risk for heart disease, injury, and osteopenia and osteoporosis throughout the lifespan. So why is it that things haven't changed? We really should be implementing strength training programs a lot younger for the female athlete or even just females in general. It's something that women need to learn how to do a little bit earlier so that they're more comfortable in their environment. So I'm talking about us as a whole, ladies. We need to start learning how to do things such as resistance train at a younger age so we feel more confident and comfortable doing so as we get older. If this is something that you've never been subject to, if you haven't never been in the weight room, don't hesitate to ask someone for help. There's plenty of resources out there today that tell you, hey, this is where you should start. And actually, here in a few seconds, I'm gonna go through a really short sequence of videos that show you some things that you can be doing in the gym to really help yourself get stronger and stay well over time. challenge you to get in the gym and start learning how to strength train. If you have questions, as I've already said, don't hesitate to ask someone or do some research on your own as to where you should be starting. As always, if you have any questions about what I've spoken about today, don't hesitate to post them in the comments section below. I'm here to help create strong women and to help women stop having so many problems and injuries throughout the lifespan. We want to keep women healthy and well as they get older. And also, I want you to remember, strong is beautiful.